Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Hedera and HBAR, but before we fully jump on into this video, I do just want to ask for all those HBAR variants out there, if you have been enjoying the TPS skyrocketing and you have been enjoying the overall market moves, definitely hit that like button and also comment down below where you guys personally see HBAR being priced at by the cycle top in this next bull run. Also, for those out there that are not subscribed to the channel, over 50% of you aren't, which is absolutely crazy. By the end of this video, if you guys did learn something new, maybe you found the video interesting, whatever the case may be, definitely consider subscribing and turning notifications on to never miss a future update. So, we did see an incredible move from Hedera almost overnight. TPS skyrocketing. This is realtps.net. This is one of the most legitimate websites to track TPS in crypto. And yeah, look at HBAR going absolutely crazy. 578.12 TPS. This is outbeating everything. A new king has been crowned in the TPS realm. Now, just how incredible are the moves on Hedera right now in terms of TPS? We're going to look at it, right? The other day, it's very funny. The other day, I just made a video, and for those out there that have watched that video, I want you guys to remind me what I said in the video, because I'm pretty sure I said something like, we will see the TPS go absolutely crazy once we see one singular live enterprise grade use case. And guess what? This could be it. This could be Avery Dennison going fully live on Hedera. And we do see over here from Crypto Cobb, ADA total transactions about 58/59 million. HBAR total transactions 2.6 billion, 36.7 million within the past 24 hours. Hedera market cap is a 9.56x away from the ADA market cap. Can you see it yet? And yeah, here you guys have the overall market cap of a ADA. You can also see the price. See the transactions just on the 1 day span alone. And also, you could see where we would be at in terms of price. So almost like a 10x from here to the high of ADA right now. What's crazy, right, is that the TPS is not slowing down either. Remember when we recently seen the TPS spike? Like it happened for about roughly a couple hours, and then all of a sudden it dropped off. This thing has been going crazy all day, all night. I've been watching this. I've been watching this more than I've been watching most of the price charts in this market, which you guys know me. Like right now, the price charts are going absolutely crazy. But the TPS, you know, it fluctuates here and there, but for the most part, we've been seeing it at like 100 plus. And I have over here the Dragon Glass website where we could actually track everything happening. So on the 1 day span, transactional volume sitting at about like roughly 51.4 million. The day, like when we go to the weekly, right? So this week on the 14th, so literally just today alone, 36.3 million transactions. Look at this. 18.6 million transactions on the 13th. We're absolutely going crazy on transactional volume, up 1,400%. This is insane. And remember, I just talked to you guys a little bit about account creation, right? So recently, and it's actually more so on the month, these slowed down slightly, but we've seen over 108,000 new accounts created on the 1st of January. I really do think that this year is going to be incredible for HBAR. And we do see almost 100% of the transactional flow coming from the consensus mechanism. And on the 1 week, you could also see a little bit more of an insight on this, about 56 million coming from the consensus contract. So very, very interesting. Very interesting. I really do think that this is going to be the start of something special. We have been focused on HBAR for a while on this channel, as you guys are probably all aware of. And we do see over here from Credible Crypto, he is quoting Avery Dennison's tweet from May of last year. We do see Bitcoin isn't the only thing taking off. Over the last 24 hours, over 16 million transactions have been processed on the Hedera mainnet, hitting over 500 TPS and beating out other top networks. A majority of these are from Government Council member Avery Dennison. Let's go HBARbarians. And yes, we have been focused on this use case going live for so long. This is billions and billions of transactions. I don't think people realize how incredible of an opportunity HBAR actually is, because again, comparing it to ADA, comparing it to other tokens, yeah, it's very easy to compare it, but at the end of the day, we know that Hedera will soon be in a realm of its own. The best thing that we've seen was HBAR actually dip down into my green buying area. This was my major buy opportunity area, because guess what? This was a level that we haven't seen since going back to January 2021. So when we look at this was an incredible area to buy, and it's proven it, right? The craziest thing is that I do have levels. I have levels that I'm watching up here. So first off, I'm looking at the $2.61 zone at the 4618, but remember, we have seen altcoins pump way past the 4618 and actually outreach to the $4.50 zone up there, aka the last Fibonacci level, the 8 fib level. But just going to $2.61, this would be a 71x opportunity. If we do go to the last fib outreach, this would be about 125x, almost 126x opportunity. I've talked about $3, right? $3 would be a 57x opportunity right now from our current level. Comparing it to some of the top chains out there, we've been focused on a few of them. A lot of people like to compare it to Ethereum. I don't really like to compare it to Ethereum just yet, because Ethereum does have a little bit more of, it has more time in the market to build, right? So we are still a little bit behind Ethereum, not technologically, but more so they have a lot more building happening on Ethereum. I do think that we will get to that point, and in fact, I think that we will actually spring action beyond Ethereum at some point in time. But for right now, I'm really kind of comparing it to other assets that we know have done incredible runs, like ADA. We know ADA, right? We all know ADA did an incredible run during 2021 and also 2020. It was like 2020 into 2021. I do have the ADA price chart over here. We hit about roughly $3.09. So if we're looking at $3.09, this was about $109 billion market cap almost. When we go and look at HBAR, this would be about $4.30. Going back to the HBAR USD price chart, when we look at this, that $4.50 zone up there seems a little bit more logical when we are comparing it to ADA, because we're already way ahead of ADA in such a short amount of time, mind you, and we really kind of just blasted through a lot of the TPS even on ADA. I think ADA was on here. I don't even know where ADA actually is on here. Did it even make the list? Because I'm not seeing it. So that's pretty interesting, actually, now that I look at that, because I thought ADA was actually up here, but it looks like it's not. But yeah, this is something special. We've been focused on this, and you can see the TPS still sitting at 651. It's been skyrocketing all day long. And the crazy thing is, right, is that we are starting to see metaverse tokens going parabolic. The entire metaverse capitalization market cap is up about 11.39%. This was up a little bit more before Bitcoin did have a slight pullback. Trading volume up 165%. Some of these tokens on the 24-hour span are up double digits. On the 7-day span, a lot of them are still up double digits, almost triple digits, which is insane to say the least. Now, why am I bringing this up? Why am I talking about this? Well, it's very simple, right? Guess who's making major strides in the metaverse area? That's right, Hedera. They just announced a new meta RPG game building on Unreal Engine 5, and they have moved development from Ethereum to Hedera. Remember what I just said over here when comparing HBAR to Ethereum. Yes, Ethereum does have a lot more time in the market than Hedera, but if we start to see major players like this game, which, mind you, has 60, almost 7,000 followers, moving from Ethereum to Hedera, it's only a matter of time before we start to see Hedera really take over in this market. We already seen a new king be crowned in TPS. I wonder what's next, right? And this is not the only one, by the way. Like, this is not the only project, which, by the way, I do love the artwork from this. I think that a lot of the artwork and I think that a lot of the graphics look very, very well compared to most metaverse projects out there. And, you know, when we look at this, it's just another major player moving from Ethereum to Hedera. We've been focused on this since the inception of Hedera, and we've been focused on a lot of the Ethereum projects moving over from Ethereum to, you know, Hedera. But when we look at the Metaverse Fund, what I really wanted to focus on is just how many projects in the Metaverse area have been funded by Hedera. And there's quite a bit of them focused on the Metaverse. And these are not talking about Metaverse projects that are starting to build out on Hedera as well. When we go over to the HBAR Foundation, I don't know if we could see this, but excuse me, let me see. So I actually made it easier on myself. I just looked up Hedera hashtag Metaverse over on Twitter, and I'm just telling you guys right now, like, we're starting to see so many metaverse platforms being created, not even just around gaming, but like this is around artists, creators, and so much more. LG is big on Hedera, especially for the metaverse, and there is so much more happening. NFTs, gaming projects, Web3 projects. I mean, like, this project is spamming Twitter, but there's so many other major metaverse projects being built out on Hedera right now. It is only a matter of time. I'm telling you guys, pay attention to Dragon Glass, pay attention to the TPS, because right now we are seeing something special, especially at the current moment in time in this market. Like, we are starting to see a big shift happening, and I'm very, very excited, especially for the future of, you know, HBAR. Do I think that these prices that we talk about, like, you know, $3 plus, really do matter? Not necessarily, not until we see them. But I will say one price that I'm really focused on is 60 cents, because listen, once we create a new all-time high, price discovery will show you what HBAR is made of. Not only that, but I also want you guys to realize that when we focus on the bigger picture behind Hedera, what they are building, what they are doing, and everything happening around crypto as well, because we focused on carbon negativity. We focused on the efficiency of DLT and why it's crucial to have a very, very efficient DLT. Everything that Hedera has to offer is incredible. Absolutely incredible from a technological standpoint. Now, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to, you know, talk down on other major chains, but there is a lot of projects in this space that say that they're a top tier project, that they're this, that they're that. And the technology behind them just, it's completely garbage. But when we go and look at Hedera's website, they have now officially updated their website. When we come down here, we could see the accounts created. We could see the transactions in the last 24 hours, 20 million plus, 1.5 million plus mainnet accounts created, 5.64 seconds to consensus finality, about a fraction of a penny cost per transaction, and look at the average kilowatt an hour per transaction. I think that this is an incredible update from their perspective on their website. You could see the entire GC member list, incredible names. This is what we actually want to see. This is what we want to see from projects out there, having a very sleek, like, front-facing website that shares with you everything that they are doing. I really do believe that this project, HBAR, I know that we were a little bit early on it in 2021, but I really do believe that this is the year for HBAR to truly take over, and I also believe that Hedera is ready to shock the world. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys have more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, hope that you all have a beautiful day, beautiful night, wherever you guys are on this. Before this, been Nick. Peace out, guys.